Hello everyone, welcome all to Physics with Aznotechs. So in this video we'll discuss about some previous year DVT physics question. So let's begin. So here is the first question of the session, that is the decimal equivalent of the binary number 10111.0110 is given by, and the options are 23.1875, 23.375, 46.375 and 46.1875. So let's see what will be its answer. As it has been given the number in binary, the binary number, that is 10111.0110. So the numbers before the decimal point from right to left, we can write it as, this one can be written as 1 into 2 to the power 0. This one can be written as 1 into 2 to the power 1, that is equal to 2. This one can be written as 1 into 2 to the power 2, that is equal to 4. This 0 can be written as 0 into 2 to the power 3, that is equal to 0. And this one can be written as 1 into 2 to the power 4, that is equal to 16. Similarly, the numbers after the decimal point left to right can be written as, this 0 can be written as 0 into 2 to the power minus 1, that is equal to 0. This 1 can be written as 1 into 2 to the power minus 2, that is equal to 0.25. This 1 can be written as 1 into 2 to the power minus 3, that is equal to 0.125. And this 0 can be written as 0 into 2 to the power minus 4, that is equal to 0. So after getting all this value, now we have to add all the outputs, and we'll find that the value will be 23.375. So the answer will be 23.375 in decimal number. Then in a NPN transistor, 90% of the emitted electrons reach the collector. If the collector current is 18 milliampere, the base current in milliampere will be, and the options are 1.62, 1.8, 2.0 and 2.5. So here is the solution, that is, this is an NPN transistor, that is, here it is emitter, this is base and this is collector. It has been given in the question that IC by IE, that is equal to 90%. So here we can write it as 90 by 100, that is equal to 0.909. Sorry, it can be written as 0.9. So again it has been given in the question that IC is equal to 18 milliampere. So from here we can get that IE is equal to 18 by 0.9, that is equal to 20 milliampere. Again we know that IE is equal to IB plus IC. So here IB will be 20 minus 18, that is equal to 2 milliampere. So our answer will be 2 milliampere. Then in an amplitude modulated wave with maximum peak-to-peak voltage of 20 millivolt and minimum peak-to-peak voltage of 4 millivolt, the percentage modulation is, and the options are 66.7%, 50%, 15% and 77%. Here it has been given in the question that Vmax is equal to 20 millivolt and Vmin is equal to 4 millivolt. So the percentage modulation will be Vmax minus Vmin whole divided by Vmax plus Vmin into 100. So by putting this value in this equation, we can find that the percentage modulation will be 66.66. That is nearly equal to 66.7%. Then here is the last question of this session, that is, for an applied forward bias of 0.2 volt in a germanium diode with reverse saturation current I0 is equal to 1 microampere, the static and dynamic resistance at 27 degrees Celsius respectively is, and the options are 88 ohm and 11.4 ohm. Option B is 114 ohm and 88 ohm. Option C is 8.8 ohm and 1.14 kilo ohm, and option D is 8.8 ohm and 1.14 ohm. So let's see what will be its answer. So here it has been given in the question that in a forward bias germanium diode, the applied voltage is 0.2 volt. The reverse saturation current is I naught is equal to 1 microampere and the temperature is given as 27 degrees Celsius. That is, here we can convert it into Kelvin and that will be 300 Kelvin. Again, current I will be I naught e to the power EV by kT minus 1, and here E is the charge of electron and K is the Boltzmann constant. So by putting all this value in this equation, we can find that I will be 2.27 into 10 to the power minus 3 milliampere, or we can say that 2.27 microampere. The static resistance will be Rs is equal to V by I. So we can put the value of V, that is 0.2, by I, that is equal to 2.27 into 10 to the power minus 3 milliampere, and here we can find it as 88 ohm, and the dynamic resistance will be Kt by Ei, and this will be 11.39, which is approximately equal to 11.4 ohm. So the answer will be 88 ohm and 11.4 ohm. Very soon we will come with further questions. So if you enjoy this session, then please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you.